Hello and welcome to How to Take Inventory. First thing I want to emphasize is that taking inventory is not an individual responsibility. While the gear chair is ultimately responsible for making sure it is done and done well, ultimately the sports gear is what is being inventoried. A gear chair does not have to, nor should do it alone. Now, why is inventory so important? Inventory is important because we need to be good stewards of our gear. We need to ensure that not only do we have enough gear to take out trips, we need to make sure that the gear is safe. The inventories also help us keep track of how quickly gear breaks down and when it needs to be replaced. What are the different types of inventory? There's a full inventory and is required at the end of every semester and is documented inside an Excel sheet, which I'll go over in the next segment. A partial inventory is at the start of the semester, and it's simply a message to the VP of Resources outlining what has changed in between semesters. Ideally nothing, as this is a small gap of time. Now, what are the requirements of an inventory? You can see the requirements on the sheet as of recording this video, and the official PB Works page with the text outline of what to do can be found by following the instructions at the bottom of the page. Probably the easiest way to ensure that you have these requirements is to download the last semester's inventory, updated with the new numbers, and then re-upload it to the inventory folder. If you do not have access to the inventory folder, ask your VP of Resources to grant you access. If your sport does not use the standardized sheet, I recommend you look into switching to it, as it makes it easier to take inventory and for the VP of Resources to understand what has changed. Now for the title of this video, How to Take Inventory. First, you want to set up all of your gear and count it all and inspect it for any safety issues as well as general condition. If it is expired, it cannot be used, and if it is unsafe for any reason, it also cannot be used. Once you have these numbers, you can put them into your spreadsheet and upload it to PBWorks. It can be tedious, but fun if you bring out your entire sport. One final thing of note is that any gear deemed unusable cannot be simply thrown away. It must go through a process to be repurposed or destroyed outright. It is the property of the state of Georgia at the end of the day, and as such, it cannot be thrown away or sold. Destroying unsafe gear is a lot of fun and a big perk of being the gear chair of a sport. With that being said, have fun and be safe.